I'm working in Pennywise here to pick up some Panadol for JD. Shout out to Jada. Actually, met her in a Rima Pennywise today when I was up there. Somebody else who have a big mouth. So it's Sunday and this is what I'm up to today. I'm watching some New Amsterdam. I actually watched the first episode and really enjoyed it, and I say I will binge it to see how it's going on Netflix. And let me show you all what I have in the kitchen going on right now. Just trying to put those girls to bed, and I'm now about to light the stove. You see the mess the stove in? That is because the boy making magic happen today. Alright, so over here now we have a macaroni pie made with the cheese sauce recipe that I have on the YouTube channel in the playlist, Cooking with Jacob and Nish. So this is actually the new Pyrex dish. Well, not so new, but this is the first time I'm using it. You all would have seen last year in December that I picked up these 3-set Pyrex dish from K-Chang. And over here I have a lasagna. Initially has the recipe for this on the YouTube channel. Look for the Mother's Day vlog in the same playlist, Cooking with Jacob and Nish, where she shows you how to make this lasagna. Over here I have a bread. So this is just a cinnamon bread that I'll be putting in the oven to have fresh bread. You all know I told you all what I use in the oven. I like to use the oven, right? Over here now, this is the leftover mincemeat. I made a mincemeat and vegetable pie. So it has 2 layers of mincemeat and the macaroni for it. And then the top layer has the sauce, tomatoes, carrots. So just a little veggie mixed with mincemeat lasagna. So this is what Sunday looks like. I have some leftover rice in the fridge. I will be doing a little fried rice with that. And I made a big pot of stewed lentil peas. This recipe could also be found on the playlist as well. We have about 20 something cooking videos. So recipe for the lasagna, bread and stewed lentil could be found on the channel. So I hope you all are having a good Sunday, because my Sunday is now going to start. And as I told you all, one of the things I really like about this Marbe brand is that I have my temperatures right here to make my life easy. So I will see you all when everything comes out. Okay, so the bread now came off the oven, and I'm going to rub some butter to the top, and I will show you everything when it comes out. This is after 20 minutes. Alright y'all, so this is the end result. The bread over here. Nice buttered, nice bread for the girls and them. Over here now is the pies, the lasagna. So this is the veggie lasagna here. Then this one in the small Pyrex dish with the leftover. This is the regular lasagna over here, and the macaroni pie. So full. And we'll see the height of that pie, right? Watch the height of that pie. And this is actually how I like my macaroni pie. What do you think? Who coming over for lunch? Who coming over? Right, for food? For them? Alright. You trying to fix it here? No, because I record and then you fix it here.
So right now, I will go to the area or just as well me. So I'll probably put back up my camera when you are waiting to have one of the pictures.
Tiny God in she bed. You get my can't sleep. But me say take out food for all you. I rewind so they go hear this part.
Message. What? That's like Jacob telling me, tell you when I'm going on the plane, because he wants to win my suitcase. He said, Jacob, you feel like when I'm American, I don't have a suitcase with you? If somebody in there underneath. Specifically because...
So this is what the girls' food look like. Yes, baby. Look at now, take out food for mommy to feed all you.
Darius' family actually has 2 turkeys.
Just sleep better. Close your eye. Close your eye. Ah. Yeah. Close the eye. Yeah, people. Ah. Stop sucking finger, my big baby. So she chunk in the eye. She pushing.
Mommy.
Yeah. Hi.
Mommy.
Wiley.
Rah. 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 Rah.
Okay. Let's see that's it.
Boo.
Let's see that's it.
Boo. Yeah, that laugh.
Wiley.
Wiley.
Yes, Wiley. Wiley.
Raya.
Who's Wiley?
Call Raya.
Let's see that's it. Ow! Biting. Biting. Ow. Take all your time. Take all your time.
We have to build a fort.
Yeah.
I tell you, Teddy. Go ahead and answer your food.
Hey.
For Granny right now. We're gonna spend some time with Grandma. Say hi. Say hello. Yeah, Nasha to make some things tomorrow. And I have work. So they're coming to spend the night. And I love why by Granny, but all of this hiccups bothering me, so say bye bye. Say bye bye. Alright, so Nasha now cut my bread there. She cut it and take it from the middle part. She's not an end person. But all she did, she did. This bread real soft and nice. And I don't know if all you could see, But that little brown thing you see in the middle is because I actually place cinnamon in it. So she like how my bread come out. There she is hiding from the camera. She put her whole head inside now. Like a giraffe. Hey guys, so I actually forget to start up my vlog for today. I'm in work back in Maloney. Okay, my rock fishing boys. Cup, I actually won this. It fell once and the top cracked, but I'm still able to use it there, just the cover. I'm drinking some orange juice today, but make sure and go over to the YouTube channel and subscribe. You will actually enjoy the content they make because they actually make fishing vlogs, they did a vlog going over to Tobago and other things that they do. It's a really cool, awesome YouTube channel. Their parents support them, and it's good to see that they got to start YouTube at a young age. And parents, if your child wants to start YouTube, be like them. They actually have cool parents. Like, I wish my parents would have, I didn't want it to start YouTube when I was young. But it would actually be cool if I got that support at the age of 10, 11 to start YouTube, right? So go over, show them some love. But I'm in Maloney today. Just walk underneath the almond tree because you all know, or that's what time, or like the almond tree vibes, right? So Monday, first day of the work week, y'all. Traffic, horrible. They said it had an accident up in El Socorro, so I didn't get any updates or any news from it, but it was horrible. Standstill traffic in the east going up. I'm on work looking at the plants right now. We haven't been here for over a month, so them plants in a mess, it need weeding and those type of things. So this is the pimento trees and those things from before. I think when we came back we got like 2 pimentos. Over there we have the little Sivan thing growing still. The girls by the grandmom is organizing. She going a Rima today to actually try to get the bird paper because Patrice messaged us, I think it was either Friday or Saturday, because somebody in the ministry watched the video, and when they watched the video they realized what we were talking about, so they discontinued the whole thing. We actually had to write and do your appointment and come in. So once you're not registering the bird, they could walk in and get the bird paper. So later initially we'll be getting the bird paper and then heading to NIS and drop it off. So she will do a little update vlog once I get her to do it, to let you all know how the day progressed and what went on. I'm just chilling, and I hope you all enjoy this little chit chat under the almond tree. I will see you all later on today.
Podcast. Wow. I read podcast like South Central. Alright, we're gonna start a podcast. See? We will start one.
Hello. Hey, you didn't see me here. ABCD.
She said you didn't see me. Okay, why you on me like white sunrise here?
Leave them.
I don't really cry, I know she laughs, I know she... Everything looks so like one.
That you see?
Doing some cleaning, just finished wash up the wares. Have some of those girls' dirty bottles to wash up. And before I leave to work, I have to finish tidying up the joining because the girls will be coming back home tonight. So yeah. I know all it does be like right now. Yeah, sometimes by us there's been a mess too, and yeah, some shirts that need to be hanged up, things to pack away, things to sort out. Living with children doesn't be easy. So I hope all appreciate this little footage of real life. I'm actually watching YouTube on my phone, not the TV, because I want the videos to be with me, so I'm not commenting. I'm just watching everybody video, listening to it while I'm cleaning up. Alright, so now done boil some rice to carry for lunch with my lasagna, peas and macaroni pie. Just finished clean up the joining room and I'm ready for the girls to come home later to the bedroom now. I done make up the bed, pull up the cushions and thing. It don't really make sense because as they come home they go and pull off the comforter, pull out the sheet and jump up. So done clean up. I had the baskets here. My clothes, initially clothes, my clothes, and in the pillowcase here, the girls' clothes, right? So I will fold up my clothes later or tomorrow. If I don't, Saturday for it. Because I just realized like I use all my clothes out of the wardrobe, so I just have everything in a basket. So I'm ready for work. This morning I'll be picking up 2 doubles or Serena or something by Omara, so you will see that, and I'll see you all later. Sorry about the light in the background, but I'm going on bus out there. So you know, if it don't have a line, it don't make sense. So that is why I need line. Alright, to go back in my bed or no? Hey yo, so I actually reached to work already. Didn't get to eat. One of my co-workers actually asked me to carry them for doubles. So I'm in Maloney behind next doubles man now. So when I reach back in, I will get mine. But let me show you the doubles man in Maloney. He's also my friend. When you come in Maloney by the highway, drive straight down and you'll find this red tent underneath here. The guy name is Ryan. He's really cool. He sells doubles mostly Tuesday to Saturday. And he also have different flavors pie every time you see him. So one day he will have tuna. The next day he will have corned beef, potato, spinach. Every day he has a special pie. Wait. At the pay, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Stay there, Mr. Professional. Watch it. Watch it, Mr. Professional. Huh? What's your name, sir? You looking presidential today.
Aloysius Ichumatikasima.
Where you from, Professor?
Lana, boom boom.
We want to shout out.
Kona.
We want to shout out. Let me hear you. Mr. Pineapple. Hey guys, so I'm now going through my email and I got this. So for the Love of Liberty and Independence musical play, it will be on the 28th of September at 7:30 p.m. Tickets will be available at Napa box office from September the 20th. It is a free play in Port of Spain if anybody is interested in it. So I'm going to let Nishidi know, and if anybody is interested, please take advantage of it. We have so much to do in this country and this one is absolutely free.
I'm young camera, so like.
Come, let me go to play now.
Oh?
Let me go to play now.
What plays it?
Man, I'll tell you about the. Let you go to play now. You can meet some of your fans.
For the love of liberty.
Yeah, you're already looking like Liberty.
And I need love.
See where the step, you know?
I need love right now. Fully love.
Lunchtime. Alright, right, so now coming out the Maloney Village Plaza. So guys, I just picked up 3 items, 2 copybooks. The reason behind the copybooks is I normally have a copybook for each vehicle, which I list when was the last time I serviced my vehicle, change tires or do any type of work on it. And recently, one out of my 2 picnics find my book and rip it up. So I had to write over everything. Same thing with the motorcycle. I can't find here with the motorcycle, but the motorcycle was serviced a year ago in August, and since I serviced it, I only put like 1200 kilometers on it. But well, you know, I hardly ride in these days. I just have to change the engine oil and that's so that good. But I have everything in the car right now to service it. I have to change engine oil, air filter, carbon filter, oil filter, and write down the mileage. I just changed the tires, you all would have seen that. So as a man, I like to document my thing because I like to know how long things lasted me and if it's worth doing it again or try something new. I also picked up those tablet containers there for me to put my medication in. There was the circular one. I don't know if you already see it today in the clip and I just inserted. That was $15 versus this one for $18 and you get 2 rows. So that way I could leave some tablets in my bag that I move around with, and I could leave tablets at home. Because all you see this tablet thing, yeah, for my stress relief tablets in it, and also my what do you call it as well, my tablet for my high blood pressure. Well, you hear our breathing, right? This is why I want to start back walking in the afternoon. I don't get tired from walking here, but it's because I'm walking and talking right now. So, Maloney is a beautiful place. I only seen the sun, but I know again to see the background and thing in the video. But there's a vibes. I reach back on work there. All again, a nice spend the week video. So let's see where I park up, right? Don't mind where I park up. I reach back there. I reach back. Looking fresh.
Huh?
You know how you're on camera there, right?
Right, true.
Right, true. Putting the supplies in there, yeah. And I thought it would have separate, you know. I didn't know, yeah.
You don't separate.
Like to come off. I didn't know it was one big whole thing. I thought I could have leave one home and them things, so yeah.
It's even bend it off here.
Yeah, don't bend it too much.
And break it.
Yeah. Waiting the more pain in it. Waiting the more pain in it.
So you know I'll never over smoke on one set day.
And tomorrow no promise to just smoke everything one time. They like that one. And I pick up my 2 copybooks too, right? I just normally write down when I service the car and them kind of thing. Or the bike, so that's the thing there. So what I hear is that I walk back by the mall because the cap part for the tablet I actually find it feeling flimsy and I don't like that. So if I leave it in the car or something it bouncing, well, yeah. So I carry it back and same time Jamal start to laugh at me and I'm all kind of out of time and thing because he like, dog, I get away copybooks whole week. I know we used to have copybooks because we buy copybooks a while back for camp and them kind of thing, but they move it from the drawer it was in and they put it somewhere else and he let me know whole week he gave away copybooks for children and them kind of thing. So I came back these things. But only me feeling mad because one thing, I just always carry back thing. 2, I just always buy from that store. If I buy 10 times I carry back something once. So they're accustomed to me already. But all yeah, we could laugh right now.
You know, again. You don't make him feel like he get back. Yo! You go and buy copybooks, and we are empty copybooks, yeah.
Man, get away copybook.
See on the inside.
Ratans, hey, watch me. You better though. Greatest DJ man, right? That's what we talk about. Oh, let's see, she. Why the camera looking so? Oh, let's see me better now. I put initially on to Ole to talk to Ole about what a couple of look the people. Now put on the light. I wanted to go live today, by the way.
My headband up. Why you put me in a video my headband up? So
why you choose the band up your head?
Come here looking good at all. Hotness.
What kind of thing with you, right?
Very true.
I'm gonna give you the woman. The woman of my dreams.
Yes. Well, I'm going on the road with my headband up. I get on the boots with the big bundles and they protecting the hairstyle. I protecting the mess. Not as under here. That's what I do. Why you put the light?
So they go see kind of looking.
They see him though.
They see a bit though.
They see him. Anyway, so I finally get really good paper. I got it on Monday. Real pressure. If you see people, the line was literally going, wrapping around, going downstairs.
Explain to them how we was able to get it.
What do you mean?
What went on Friday? The government issued a statement.
Oh, that,
and
well,
Patrice forwarded
yeah.
to you.
Oh, well, okay, so, yes, Patrice would have watched the live. She's from Tiki Harris family. She watched the live and she saw the flyer, which I'm so grateful for. Because I didn't see it outside of that. My father sent me that. My father, sorry, would have sent me that sometime after. Can't remember when. Right? So when I got it from her, I said, well, okay, I will be going on the Monday. I called my mom one time to make arrangements for the girls to come across from the Sunday so that I could head out and get it. And I did. And
it's a good thing though, because it had level traffic Monday on the highway. I reached it late.
Well, it had level traffic all week because when Daddy come for them girls this morning, he spent an hour in traffic from by driving on the road by us to Eddie Hart. So yeah, but anyway, we forget about the cooks, right? Yeah, so anyway, all that wait was unbearable because just stand up in the hallway, it wanted a heat feeling thing, but the struggle was worth it. I spent over 3 hours trying to get that birth paper, and then I requested a second copy by the small one, not the big one.
The short one?
Yeah. Requesting a second copy, didn't get, because the lady, like, she didn't hear me, or she didn't understand what I was saying. And when I went to collect the birth paper, I told the lady, well, I come to collect 2 copies of the birth paper. And she told me, well, I have to go back by the woman. And I don't want to go back by the woman, that's by the applications counter now. And I said that now I don't want to go back there. Just taking one copy. Oh, and they was giving me somebody else's child from San Fernando birth paper. When I say yes, I get my birth paper, I get each JD birth paper in my hand and I'm happy. And all these type of things. And I just shove it in the envelope because I was hustling to try and meet NIS that same day. Something, while I looking at it to put in the envelope, I realized I seen words I don't understand. I was like, what name is this? This is not, and then I didn't really read through it. And I just saw something and I said, I thought go back and I said, ma'am, they gave me somebody else birth paper, you know. And she was like, well, I had to go back by the applications counter. So I sent a question, her like, why I had to go back by the applications counter for your mistake?
And she wasn't looking at them nice, so you know, when she face that's when she's serious, right?
No, but I'm a though. But that is not something I understand. Is you chose the wrong paper. I don't understand why I had to go back. It's in the system. That why did you give me the paper to come by you to collect it? So, but she not finding it and figuring it out, and I get my picnic with people. Yeah. So that was that. Sorry, I feel upset that I was drinking cooks.
And fast forward on to Tuesday now.
Today?
Yep.
I'm real tired. I ain't going else as I wanted. But I have to make sure that I do it sometime this week. You know? Just so that I could finally get NIS out of the way.
How Westby's car park looking empty so though?
Yeah.
Like people ain't having money to buy groceries, that's strange.
I don't blame them.
But the clothes, that are really strange. So we come to make a little pit stop in Westby's. Not for us, for Nish mom. I don't know if them girls going home because let's see what I do this morning. I spend the day cleaning up the house. So she have to tell me whether they're going home or they staying up here again.
If you want to stay, because I real miss mommy. Like she real on mommy and real cry behind her auntie. So I feel we might end up staying.
So you see? Like what going on there? Out the window.
Hi-Fi Brewski.
You could stay in the window. I talk too soon. Let's have 5 cars parked up in the car park now. So let's see what's going on there. We will just be first as everybody see we park up, they know to come. But I want to show you something important. They just say at apple a day keeps the doctor away, but a kiss a day. And I didn't see she find how much day is. Somebody dropped their grocery on the ground. I don't know if, I really don't know what's going on, but I hope the person realize their grocery fall and they come back for it. I didn't interfere with nobody taking. Alright, so I'll get a little extra footage, a little grocery haul shopping part of the video. You know how the thing does go, she close it also the light come off. So I'll hear this, right? Grocery price, all time high. Pressure. Well, remember last time I actually showed all you 7 tomatoes. No, 6 tomatoes for $7, right? All you see how much for tomatoes now, right? 6 tomatoes or 7 tomatoes for $10 and some cents, right? 2 bell pepper for $8.
Almost 9.
Yeah. So all the people who does watch my videos and laugh when I put my thing in the deep freeze, like when I put my thing in the deep freeze. For all the people who give me comments and go in Chaguanas Market, some other place, Wait till something in Londonville or something. We'll read in the comments and we will check out those places. Next time we have to pick up our market stuff, we'll be hitting up those places to pick up the item, because earlier this is middle of the month, not even month end yet, right? So just day two. So like what I tell Nish mom, I was like, moms, if you have to get your market goods, you have to go in the market now. Before we were advocate for the grocery, and you actually saw the cheap prices we used to pay. But Westbees is still one of the all-time favorites. They still have certain things on sale.
Honestly, the market good is not as good as it was before.
Yeah, the prices up, the qualities up, and the chicken prices, yeah, like a small tray of meat and thing, $40.
Something, $40.
Yeah, 3 pound of beef and them type of thing, $100. So yeah, this is why we've been stocking up, putting away in with deep freeze. Small portion, eat little, live longer, right? So Ollie, if we don't vlog tomorrow, we will see Ollie
most likely
Thursday.
Tomorrow, because you plan to run away from work. I've seen it.
You seen it? I don't want to run away from work. I want to run away to you. Don't call Jamal name, because Jamal wasn't today's part of the vlog. I do plan to record on our Jamal. So I will see Ollie tomorrow or the day after. I know this little spendy week video might be like 4 days, 5 days in total, but it could be a long video. I've seen that already. So Ollie, when you come out of Pennywise, you just never smile, you know. Your pocket does be balling. Just remember that. Yeah, I'm not they go snatch my phone in Pune, right? We walking through Pune with the one and only Sarge. Man like Sarge. While you're outside, I'm walking in Pennywise here to pick up some Panadol for JD. Shout out to Jada, actually. Met her in Arima Pennywise today when I was up there. So today I was in Arima Library, Tunapuna Library, Maloney Library. I touched 3 libraries today, boy. I do some serious up and down. The Shilleen NIS office right now. So yeah, I go and see if I get the Panadol for Tiny. Now I go walk with you when we coming back here. Jamal have a scene to handle too. Now let us be when you're with the big boy. With the big boy. So alright, watch now. This is the same speaker and them thing was surely in the store next to Pennywise in Arima. They actually have a branch in Tunapuna. So after Ratans, they coming by Sharon's, and the store across the way from Sharon's with a step up. So what you see, me walking in Pune, find our next place. So yeah, Ollie, that is it right there. So for the Tunapuna people, I find it for Ollie, right? I know bouncing Ratans there, and I find some for $15 and gain Ollie. Good talk. Heading upstairs and cash for this day. Yeah. And some of them kicks cool, eh? I say some of them kicks and them cool. There you go, in there.
Shams, you alright?
So we talking about Sarge, boy. So we talk about I royalty, you know. As royalty.
Enjoy it, sweet. Trust me, enjoy it.
Yes, it's right when I driving you.
No, good. I was feeling this morning coming from there.
Even when we went Cora to it.
Best feeling.
Tuna Puna sticky, it's our traffic now. School over and we went to the bus out.
Looking at my pharmacy right here.
Yeah, we go do that before we go home later. When I pick you up for them
I want
girls.
to see if I can get it.
I was telling you to try to come out here and think it's too sticky.
What I'm saying is you could have just come.
We didn't know it have a pharmacy there until we nika. Tuna Puna is not a place I could jump out, girl.
Share tickets out.
Yeah. She take it like rain.
My only concern coming down here now with my car, he said a smooth tire.
Yep. Watch where we are to be going, surely. We in the back now. Because all of this, watch where people have to be going through in Trinidad now. Back street, about 10-15 cars line up to come out. And this is the back road. Was supposed to be empty. Look at tell me about this traffic situation in Trinidad. But I ain't gonna lie, the view outside looking nice now, As we swing back onto the main road, it's gonna be pressure. Yeah, money to buy property here. You win lot too, and you didn't say nothing.
When they say again, check this month. Come on, man. Come back for that land. You want that?
Right?
Come back for that.
Yeah. Feel like they're gonna do some kind of racket in front there, you know. Planting garden. Wait now, you know we forget to get them back. They pass in Puna. I don't see that day. Now this. Nah, inside if anything, I dare go swing and drop it for Varun and I going down the main road or something. I'll go show it, you're turning right back there and we going through the back roads. This Tuna Puna. No, we're not.
I'm waiting for the see traffic and we try to avoid my traffic.
Nah, don't worry, I recorded the video so I have proof of the traffic. My driver working hard. Initially reach home. We had him back in there. I eating lunch in the back here. Now get some food from Nish mom's cook. Yeah. People blowing jams there so you getting big up. They thinking it's me driving. You know what I mean? And them see the sticker in the car, right? That's how they does make me out too. But I enjoy my lunch before I reach back. Hello, beautiful. Hello. Hello. I love you. Alright fam, so we actually looking to head home right now. Just Jaylee alone in the car in the back here. Nina is still inside. Most likely they say Nina will be staying with grandma. So we actually swinging to the pharmacy to get some Panadol because they have no liquid Panadol. I checked in a Riemann, let's check Tuna Puna. Nissa Jaylee wasn't feeling too well today. She had some fever and those type of things. We just monitoring her, so that is a little update for the Wednesday night. So I tired. It's 7:29 right now. I just got over because I stayed back and work for a little time. I stayed over and just rest and work before I came to pick her up. Yeah, she leave at 9. So we heading to the pharmacy, we headed home and yeah, don't know if your phone in the car?
If it's in the bag.
If it's in the bag, come in and sexy reds.
You're vlogging here.
And I'm vlogging here, showing how beautiful it is. You're glowing in my car. Marcus.
Hi baby. You sleeping?
She pretended to sleep. Alright, well, we reach home and this is literally how much things we emptied out of the car. So we have a Pennywise haul for all here. And we have to pack up and clean up the rest. So as you all see, it's Thursday, I'm on work and the rain is pouring. I now finish eating my lunch, I save back half to eat later. Say hi to Jen. So I just amazed at how the sky looking, and I'm like, oh gosh, we're gonna get some flood today. The anthem, let me hear how good it is. So you should be ashamed.
No, it's the Spanish tune, no?
The Pani tuning, you need tuning.
Yeah.
I had to call Joshua Regalo to help you out.
No, that is it, but the pan don't have the correct notes. It had to go inside and you don't have that. Yeah, I can't even go in.
Don't blame the pan. Let me show you how to play it. Yeah, all there. Just have a little light there, but everywhere else is pitch black. Alright guys, so I'm back at home. I'm with Tiny right now, and it's looking as though she's doing much better. This morning when I left, she had a little fever and thing, but she looking high in spirits. Mother washed she and COVID. She looking much better already. Because we was a little worried about her. We don't know if she picked up a little infection or what was going on, but she feeling much better. She have no fever. We didn't get through the Panadol last night, by the way. There's a Panadol shortage in the country. And what we were told that is it only have one supplier of Panadol. So you need to visit your pharmacy and ask them to recommend something for you, because they only have the Panadol tablets for children. So we could only use that with Naraya, not JB. So that is the heads up. They say hopefully in 2 to 3 weeks they get back the Panadol syrup for the kids, right? By the way, let me show you all the painting that I picked out, or Nish picked out, because I video called her while I was in brand source. I actually dropped the brand source video today, Thursday. I didn't feel to put no background music and those type of things in it for those who watch it. You all prefer when I put music in the video for the background, especially when there's a little walk with me vlog and things, because I still Nish. The background music does really help. She does tell me she don't recognize, so she it don't matter. But let me show you all the 2 pictures. Let me show you the one I put outside first. This one is actually behind the door. So once we have the door closed, you could actually see it in the cupboard. We don't like how it was looking on the cream wall. So we put it here, so it's always an eye staring at it, so that cool. I used 2-sided tape to stick it because I didn't feel to bore no holes at the time. And the next one is in the bathroom area. Hung up on the wall here. This is the second picture, and she like this one, so yeah. So right in the bathroom. Look, Tiny marking me. Tiny, why you marking, Papa? What happened? You want to use the potty? By the way, she's actually potty training. She's telling us when she wants to pee-pee, because she's seen her big sister doing it, so she is doing it as well. My Tiny is potty trained, and don't feel a little one easier, because when she does flush the toilet, she does go and wash her hand. She really easier toilet. She's a smart one, a very intelligent 1-year-old. You're out of time and she is. Move. Who you talking to, Gil? I tell you, it's really not easy, you know. You feel happy, eh? Yeah, happy, eh? Alright fam, so it's Friday morning now. I'm cutting up some aloo, and if you guessed it, I'm about to make some fry aloo. I have some onions, garlic, pimentos in the pan here. So that's how I make my fry aloo. Just cut up everything and then place it in the pot. Alright, so just mixing it up a little bit, and I have one more potato to cut up, so I will show you all when I finish. Could do with some of this food and thing, boy. That the thing about Tobago. Red mango and thing. That is our vibes. Faith, go to Tobago. Okay guys, so I had to do a little voiceover for this part of the video here. I'm putting 4 cups of flour in the bowl to make approximately 2 sada. By the way, don't forget on September the 24th will be the next event that Trouble will be hosting in El Coro. So make sure and go over to his channel if you are watching the live stream on Saturday, or be there. Let's chill. Come out and join us and meet different content creators from all over Trinidad and Tobago, because we'll be there to chill with you. So I'm adding my piece of butter to the flour. I believe I have a sada recipe already on the channel as well. Alright guys, so I put my towel on the stove and I'm about to make my sada bake now, right? If you have not seen my video on how to make bus up short roti skin or how to season a tower, don't forget to check it out. It will be linked at the end of this video, right? So, bake time. Alright, look, my tools here now. So, well, you know, unfortunately, I can't record the whole process because I need my 2 hands. And them girls just going in the bedroom. So I can't ask Nishidi to hold it for me. Yes, I'm out of time. When Nishidi tell me I can't roll a perfectly wrong dough. No matter what I do, I don't, you know what? She ain't lying though. She ain't lying. When they know no faith to their abilities and they were correct. They're correct. I didn't see you yesterday on the camera. Let me hear you.
Okay.
Tiny, way mommy doing the end? Making bacon, although his sister not even here. Yeah, how would I look like a bacon? It's a T-shape of a heart. Circle nothing. This is the completed fry aloo here. I like to break up mine. I don't like to have them in big pieces because I like to spread it in like a piece. But I still do have some nice big juicy pieces in between, right? This is my fry aloo here. And this don't like the bun, but I love the garlic bun. So this is the perfectly round one on the tower. And this here is mine's what finished already. And this is how it cut inside. Not all the time mine's does raise it, does raise if a pile of taking. Chili, put on the bowl, please. You ready to eat? Alright, just now we're getting food, right? Yes, as I was saying, mine is raised when I put a yeast in it. But you don't need to put yeast in sada bake, right? So this is how my sada bake came out. And it's the first time that I'm making it with my tower in years, because it's years now I have a tower. Tiny breakfast. She going for she water bottle and she tell me juice. You want to put it in? He said, Jill, you know you'll knock down everything, Jill. Alright. I'm proud of you. Yay, good job. So I go and cut this in half. So you will get breakfast, right, Tiny? You want juice? Alright, I'll take out juice for you. You can tell me where this rain come from. Yes, I'm in my bed whole day so I didn't see it. But still, yes, still, I ain't get to do nothing earlier. I was just online and I saw a thing from Unitrust. So I'm looking to head up Arima right now to try to get my new bank card from Unitrust and First Citizens, the chip card. So I just go in and try. If I get through and how things go, I go let you know. Something just fall and hit me on my toe. So right now my toes are them swelling, it's irritated. But I have to park my car somewhere in Arima and do some footing, so it's an eventful day. Them girls umbrella in the car. I'm a piece of umbrella, so this is what I'm going to walk to the car with, right? So yes Lord, my foot. I wanted to jump on my bike and go up the road, you know. But this rain come and sour me. Let me show you something. It don't matter what I do, them snails just keep coming back. So earlier I had an Arima So I'm now walking past First Citizens. They tell me when the bank open back at 3, come with my ID card. So I'm walking towards Unitrust because Unitrust is supposed to be closing 2:30 based on the information that I saw on the website. By the way, for those who don't know, it actually have free parking for Unitrust customers by the corner. When they come out, you just have to get them to stamp it and take it to the valley. So right opposite the fire station is Unitrust car park. So walking out to Unitrust now, just get through. It was like 20 minutes to get through, so that wasn't bad. So this is the car park I told you all about over here. You pull in this side and you're coming out the next side, right across the road from the Arima fire station. Alright guys, so I'm signing up by Courts now. I just came out of First Citizens. The process in First Citizens took about 30 to 40 minutes, to be honest with you, and the majority of the time was actually me sitting by the desk. So about 15 minutes inside and the rest in the desk sorting out. And what went on is that Unitrust told me first that the card is set up, so today is Friday, but I won't have access to it until Wednesday. So they're updating the software and the system to a new one over the weekend, so I have no access to Unitrust. And then First Citizens told me give them about 10 minutes and just go in and check my account to make sure the card is working. So First Citizens, I have access to use it one time. So if anybody has a Unitrust card and they realize that it's not working, they get problems, it's because they actually have to go into Unitrust to get a new card. Because they said like plenty of people getting problems with it now, but I haven't used my Unitrust card in months, so it was news to me, so I said I'm going to share the information to you all one time. And I didn't plan on getting a new Unitrust card, but my account was expiring this month, so I had to do that one time. Because in case of an emergency or anything, I need access, and I don't want to have to go between Monday to Friday between them hours. And as you know, you could only get $1,000 by the counter, right? So I want to update that, and just going to walk in Courts now for 10 minutes until I can check my account by First Citizens. So that is what's going on. I get you. I spent like an hour and a half in Arima so far, so it worked out. Tiny, say hello. So I just pick up my doubles by Omara behind me as you see in there. I had to pick up doubles for everybody this morning because I had into work, so pick up doubles for Nish, Naraya still by Granny, and two of the workers on work had to get doubles. I ain't calling no names. So all the doubles almost fall up behind the car. So here Jelena, oh, that my smart girl, though. I had to carry my baby girl for a drive before I go to, because I know she gonna miss me. So they're gonna see me when I reach on work. Today is Saturday. Plus I have a premiere to do because I posted the Cora video today, so I have to interact with everybody live. So I started at 9:15 because I have to reach in work at 9 o'clock. So alright guys, so I just done watch the premiere on YouTube here. Look at right here. It was awesome, you guys. It was awesome interacting with you all. I studied if to post this video here next week Saturday. Well, this one take a real long to edit because this Spenny Week video is more than 30 minutes long. I can tell you that from now. But this is what I just be telling you all about. Go over to the channel on playlists, and you all could just go through all the different playlists we have available, because we have Let's Talk, Quality Time with Kimber, 2022 vlogs, 2021 car videos, taste tests, baby. So I just walking outside by the almond tree, because all you know the almond tree is all the thing, right? So here it is now. Yesterday I get through the bank, all you see the footage I show you with courts, right? And y'all, the prices of everything keep going up. That is the stove there, and the stove that I showed you all for 26. When we purchased the stove, it was 22, because in November they had sale on Marby products. So I don't know if this year they will have sale and gain, but it dropped from 24 to 22 when we purchased it last year. And when we got the stove, they had a buy 2 item and get the 3rd item free as well. The same sale that I told you all about in the dryer review, and not only in the dryer review as well. Remember I did a video by itself about quartz, when is the best time to shop, right? So we actually got our deep freeze free. We purchased the stove, a family member purchased something else, and we get to choose the 3rd item what we wanted, and we got the deep freeze free. Then remember we told you all we purchased one of the gas dryers, they purchased one of the gas dryers, and the 3rd item we took free was the washing machine, right? So that is how we actually save money last year and get to buy up the appliances, because we get plenty deals. Even with microwave I get it on a 20% sale, and I paid like 500 for it, because all you remember last year I was working, I was doing ride share, I was doing food job, and I was doing a night shift work, right? So that is how when I get COVID last year December, I get mashed up bad, because I was real working hard to provide for the family. Well, you know you boys are hard worker. But last night when I reached home now, I studied where we going and eat. And then I was like, let me saute these onion and bell pepper here. Because you see when them things mix and the aroma comes out. I have some bread toasting on the tower, because I like to slice my bread and toast it. By the way, these breads was in the deep freeze. So when I buy my burger bread, I normally put them in the deep freeze, because I'm not about buying burger bread or hot dog bread every time I want to eat. And then I put the burger patties on the tower to grill. There's only 3 patties I had left over from the box, so I put it on the stretch where you have to make sure your belly full and it could feed everybody. Because initially I had to eat and Tiny just put on plenty. So that is what went on with them burgers. Slice cheese in it, because I still have sliced cheese from Price Mart. Put some tomatoes, lettuce, garlic sauce, ketchup, mustard, and build them buns all it, and that was dinner. All it was awesome. All thanks for all the love and the support. I don't want to continue this vlog any longer because it's really long. So I can't wait to see you in the next one. And when you call the Pennywise all yet, we just pack up the bags and put them underneath the chair. So initially still has that Pennywise all for you. So all you later. Why look like a slave?
No, you are like the staff, your information specialist. So,
Say hi to the least likely librarian who's spending me in the library.